make sure I know it's a tough crowd after lunchtime, right? Hey, I have the extreme pleasure of introducing our next speaker for today's event. I promise I won't forego my Ric Flair impression before I introduce him, but I may give a shout out after I hear him speak because he's an incredible speaker, an incredible young man. Dalen Fisher is an Eagle Scout in Troop 249, sponsored by the Southminster Presbyterian Church of Nashville. He currently attends Meg's Academy, our academic magnetic school, as an 8th grader. Dalen is an active member and a leader in his troop, having served in nearly every leadership position, including scribe, librarian, historian, troop guide, patrol leader, and senior patrol leader during his time there. Dalen's scouting career spans from Cub Scouting, where he received the Arrow of Light Award, through the district leadership of Camp Rees and District Day Camp, and into his many troop responsibilities since earning his Eagle Scout. In addition to scouting, Dalen serves as a master counsel. He's a presiding officer of David Thompson Chapter, Order of Des Moines, and International Youth Leadership Development Program. Dalen has more than 9 first place awards in public speaking ritual contests in the Tennessee Squire competition. He also has been chosen as a member of the Nashville Children's Choir Premier Touring Choir, performing at the Schermerhorn Symphony and touring Chicago, Indiana, and several Tennessee venues. And did I mention that Dalen is only in the 9th grade? Yet he has managed to demonstrate the very ideas of an Eagle Scout we would expect. Please help me welcome to the podium Eagle Scout Dalen Fisher.
I'm no one special. I'm just a young man like the millions of other scouts since 1910 who have been given some opportunities to learn some very special lessons. Like Eagle Scout Steve Fawcett, I've learned that the skills I've developed in scouting can take me around the world. Like Eagle Scout Jim Lovell, scouting has shown me that there's a solution to every problem if I'm prepared to use the gift God has given me. Like Eagle Scout Neil Armstrong, scouting has taught me that the sky is not the limit. It's only a stepping stone. And like Eagle Scout Mike Rowe told us at the 2013 National Jamboree, a scout is clean, but not afraid to get dirty. My scouting journey began as a Cub Scout in Pack 202, where numerous adult volunteers, including my parents, helped me earn the Arrow of Light Award. But I wanted more. For me, that was a Super Achiever Award, and of course crossing over to Boy Scout. My parents had always joked about the fact that I had to earn Eagle Scout before the age of 16 or I couldn't get my driver's license. They said it was to prevent the effect of what they called the 3 W's. Work, women, and wheels, and not necessarily in that order. I guess you could say that was my first goal in Boy Scouting. But that all changed when I had only been a Boy Scout for about 2 months. I visited the 2010 National Jamboree Alumni Day with my parents. As we walked around the Jamboree, I met an elderly man in full Scout uniform. His name was Mr. Lobeck. And that chance encounter changed my life forever. He asked me if I wanted a hand-carved neckerchief slide. I said yes, and I reached into his Santa-like satchel and pulled out an eagle head neckerchief slide. I then learned that he had been to every National Jamboree since 1937 and received his Eagle Scout from James E. West himself. But what caught my attention was his eagle ribbon with those 6 funny little pins on it. My goal of Eagle Scout by age 16 was now at risk, and I had to ask myself the question, what if I could do more? On the way home from Fort A.P. Hill, I figured out that if I wanted to earn 6 silver palms like Mr. Lobeck, I would have to earn 111 merit badges and get Eagle Scout before the age of 14. That was now my new goal. So, I set the goal of getting to the first class ranking within my first year of scouting. Then I started the journey, using summer camp to learn skills, tie knots, earn the tote and chip, and practice a little bit of first aid after I cut myself with a knife. All was going well until scouting introduced the 2010 Centennial Rank Patch for all ranks earned during that year. So I asked myself, what if I could do more? What if I could get first class by the end of the year and earn the special patch? And at winter camp in 2010, on the rainy morning of December 31st, I sat for and passed my first class board review. The journey continued. More skills, more friends, more merit badges, and way more adventures. I worked and advanced over the next year and 4 months to the rank of Life Scout. I was still moving towards getting my goal of Eagle Scout before the age of 14, when, in 2012, Boy Scouts of America introduced the Centennial Eagle Scout patch to commemorate the 100th anniversary of the first Eagle Scout. So I asked myself, what if I could do more? What if I could get everything done by the end of the year in 2012 and earn the special patch? That was now my new goal. Over the year, I worked and planned. In the summer, I began looking at possible Eagle Scout projects. I saw all the typical ones, but I had to ask myself, what if I could do more? What if I could do more than just a trailer benches? I wanted to do more than just a building project. I wanted to change my community. I wanted to have a safety fair. But what if I could do more? What if I could arrange to have child ID kits for kids? What if I could arrange to have the kits completed and not just hand them out to do at home? What if I could have a photographer there to take pictures to put in the kits? What if I could get the supplies to create 25 emergency preparedness kits to distribute? What if I could get the help of the police, fire department, Red Cross, and other groups to help educate the community? When I met with my project coach, he said the project was too big to do by the end of the year. He said I needed to either streamline the project, delay the completion date, or get really focused. So I decided I could do more. He asked me how many people I wanted to attend this free Child's Age fair. I said I wanted at least 50. Mr. John then explained to me to get 50 people there, I would have to distribute at least 5,000 flyers and go flyer crazy. So we went flyer crazy. We passed out flyers at the Nashville Veterans Day Parade. We stood for 12 straight hours at the local election polls and handed out flyers. We even sent flyers home with every student at nearby elementary schools. We even arranged for interviews with News 2 and Fox 17, and we did do more. Over 250 children received kits and information on that beautiful day in November. So then I had to ask, what if I could do more? What if I could get Eagle Scout on December 12th, 2012?